Bonjour et bienvenue à Apprenons-le-Français. In today's video, we'll be reading the poem Demain and we'll try to analyze it. The poem Demain is written by Victor Hugo. It was written in 1856 in his collection Les Contemplations. So before we move forward, let's try to read a little more about Victor Hugo. Victor Marie Hugo. He was a French writer, poet, and an essayist of the Romantic moment. He is considered to be one of the greatest French writers of all time. When Victor was young, he fell in love with a girl named Adele. His mother opposed this relationship, but he married her as soon as his mother died. Hugo had 4 children. His eldest daughter, Leopoldine, died at an age of 19 after her marriage, which made Hugo very sad. Hugo became famous in France for his poetry and his novels. His most famous collections of poetry are Les Contemplations et La Légende des siècles. Let's move on to the poem.
Demain dès l'aube, à l'heure où blanchit la campagne, je partirai. Vois-tu, je sais que tu m'attends. J'irai par la forêt, j'irai par la montagne, je ne puis demeurer loin de toi plus longtemps.
Tomorrow, at dawn, the moment when the land whitens, I will leave. You see, I know that you're waiting for me. I will go through the forest, I will go across mountains. I cannot stay away from you any longer.
Je marcherai les yeux fixés sur mes pensées, sans rien voir au dehors, sans entendre aucun bruit. Seul, inconnu, le dos courbé, les mains croisées, triste. Et le jour, pour moi, sera comme la nuit.
I will walk eyes fixed on my thoughts, without seeing anything outside, without hearing a noise. Alone, unknown, back hunched, hands crossed, sorrowed, and the day for me will be as the night.
Je ne regarderai ni l'or du soir qui tombe, ni les voiles au loin descendant vers Harfleur. Et quand j'arriverai, je mettrai sur ta tombe un bouquet de houverts et de bruyères en fleurs.
I will neither watch the setting sun, nor the faraway sailboats descending upon Harfleur. And when I arrive, I will put on your grave a bouquet of green holly and heather in bloom. Now let's try to analyze this poem. In the first stanza, the poet speaks of his intentions to travel. He is so impatient to meet his beloved that he leaves at dawn. He is aware that she is waiting for him, though through this poem he assures her that he will be there soon. He will cross the mountains, he will cross the forest and any other obstacle to reach to his beloved. Moving on to the second stanza, the poet says that nothing in the world matters to him more than reaching to his destination, and he has his eyes fixed on her. The poet is indifferent to the sounds and the images that surround him. He completely cuts himself off from the outside world. He is in solitude and he walks with his hands crossed and his back bent. The poet passes from the light to the darkness of the sad night. In the last stanza, he says that despite of the sunset and the sailing boats being the most beautiful things, he will not watch it, as for him his beloved is the most beautiful. Hugo has crossed the forest and the mountains, and finally he arrives near the water, where his beloved is. And as it happens, we see that the beloved is no longer alive, and the poet was going to his grave, and he puts green holly and heather there. Now the significance of this plant is that these are evergreen. So through this, he wants to celebrate eternity of his love. Through the poem as well as through his spirit, Hugo makes his beloved immortal. That would be all for today. For any questions or suggestions, refer to the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Au revoir!